To you by Toyota. We're going to start things off on the control map, Lijiang Tower, and then from then on the
behind the tank.
As we're getting a little bit low, there's a Graviton Surge coming out. Sominsu using his ultimate here. Luckily, Violet has his Transcendence as well, keeping people healed. Now Bumper, low health, has to back away. Choyobin has to back off himself too. Actually, Super, now the one in trouble. There's a big hammer from Bumper, knocking down so many members of Shock, but the sound barrier comes in to save them. Meanwhile, Twilight pops his heal on the other side, and they get Bumper. San Francisco cutting through the healing of the Titans, and it looks like they should be able to flip this point over.
Yeah, Sinatra found a great Graviton Surge. Another grab for Sominsu coming in. Can he get value? Does end up taking out Super, so the point is not flipped yet.
Yeah, but it looks like San Francisco, I don't know, are they gonna, they get to, okay. Diva has to back off, he's really low health. Hawk's in a lot of trouble. Ooh, that's a fast Transcendence coming out from Violet. Twilight has his as well, he's gonna use it right away. These long, protracted fights between both teams. It's a knife's edge, man. As soon as one team makes a tiny mistake, oh,
that's a stun!
That's right, Bumper cut short in the middle of his ultimate animation, didn't actually get the stun off, and now the Graviton Surge delivers. Bumper nearly goes down, but now the reverse grab comes in, and Bumper charges through for the kill onto Rascal, and finally, one team takes the lead, and it is the Titans here on Night Market.
You can see how evenly matched these teams are. Normally,
I don't know, that was a risky moment there for the Shock. They have to give up some ground, but now with the Transcendence, they can push back in with all that AoE healing coming out of the Zenyatta. Still though, nice shatter onto Rascal. Can they finish him off? Sound barrier comes in from the Shock anyway. Rascal down regardless. They couldn't keep him alive, and now the Titans with the advantage. Oh, but that was a big shatter coming in from Super. Luckily, the extra shield.
They're going for the grab anyway.
Side. That's right, because they had the shielding to stay alive. That lets Sominsu get in there and do the damage with the Zarya, and it will be the Titans flipping it again.
Yeah, late. You have that Graviton, one of the most key ultimates in Overwatch. They're going to drop it.
There it is again. They trap Super up against the wall there. Oh, that's going to open up a shatter for Bumper, but he doesn't really land any stuns on anyone with that one. Janu trying to disengage with that self-destruct. The boot comes in, but no kills. It's going to be Violet jetting his way in there with the Transcendence again, allowing the Shock to be more aggressive with that extra healing here. Trying to jump onto Rascal, finish him off, and they do! Great pickoff by the San Francisco Shock. They're fighting a 6v4 now. Sominsu strikes back with a kill onto Super, but it looks like Shock might have what it takes to flip it, and just in time because it's 99% for the Titans. We're into overtime, but Shock flip it around to their side, and now they are over 90% themselves.
It takes time to get these respawns in, so Bumper dying late is a huge stagger elimination. The Titans are going to have to try and fight this, but they can't even get to the point. The Graviton and the bump out, the stun, and San Francisco 2-0 slamming the Titans. Onto him, Brigida armor packs, and he's still going down early, which leaves you in a play.
Picks from a long way away. Meanwhile, rally now from Rascal as they walk in. Graviton Surge comes in from the Titans, where the follow-up kills. Bumper tries to come through, doesn't get one with the charge. It's going to be the Transcendence for the Titans as they just try to keep this fight going. The Shock back off. They are more than happy to oblige, and they're going to walk forward now with another kill onto Hawksall. They have got the team separated. The Shock are dominating right now. Page, Bumper, the shield is down. They have to back off. They knew the grab was coming in, and that opens up an opportunity for Shock to push their way back on the point. Oh, what a flank though for Bumper! Bumper, how does he do it? He went around the side. Shock did not expect him to be there, and that's a huge pick onto Super. Shock though, they're gonna throw everything they've got at this. They need to try to hold the point.
And they're always confident in Sinatra to deal the damage even when a player down. They're gonna try and win this.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work out this time though. Bumper goes down, but the Titans still with the numbers advantage on the point, and they will get the payload moving.
And speaking of coming in stronger, Doa, San Francisco Shock, they blew their entire ult economy.
That shatter doesn't gain the Shock a lot, except they do stop the payload. Now the grab, though, coming in. Maybe they can make something happen with that. Janu, though, pops that Diva self-destruct to keep the Shock at bay. Bumper drops his owner's shatter, doesn't knock anyone down with it, though. The Shock and the Titans reverse positions, but Sominsu onto Super again. They use the Lucio shield, the sound barrier to get aggressive, and now they're using the grab as well, and it's going to be the Titans crushing another fight. So as good as the Shock looked on their end, figured
it was eaten right there.
Yeah, usually there's an indicator if it gets eaten though. Janu, all right, grab comes in for Shock now. It's going to be the Transcendence from Twilight to keep his team healed. Earth Shatter used. Now Titans roll in with the sound barrier. Shock taking defensive positions here, but they've still got all 6 members. Choyobin nearly popped out of his Diva Mech. Ooh, that was so close, but he stayed in there just barely. Now Violet under pressure as well. He is down. Hawksall with a big pick, and Slime rolling in. The Titans will not be denied. They are rocking this fight right now, and I think they are going to get a very good time on their attack as well.
Becca suit for his self-destruct. Here it comes.
All right, yep, engage with the self-destruct. Doesn't get any kills, but it does create room for the Titans to walk in. They've got the Graviton Surge down as well, and they've got a kill on the Moth. They avoid the self-destruct from the other side. Now they use the sound barrier to keep themselves safe in Sinatra's grab. Super Dire Straits now just dead, and Choyobin soon to follow as well. The rest of the team drops. And Vancouver Titans handled that really, really well. Great.
Or do they want to wait until overtime? Looks like they're going to start poking. They're
You've got the grab. You've got the grab. You push in right now. Choyobin trying to counter with the self-destruct, but he doesn't get anything done with that. Nice sound barrier at the nick of time for the Vancouver Titans to give them the shields to stay alive. Now Shock trying to fight it out. Oh, all the books in the library. No, it's just not fair. San Francisco, though, they're the ones who come out on top of this fight. Will also have the quicker Graviton Surge, most likely, but that's a nice shatter from Super. Can they capitalize on it, though? No kills just yet. Twilight has his Transcendence. Decoys Bumper drops his shatter as well. Violet gets stunned. They can't quite finish him off. Sominsu lobs that grab in from half court. Can they possibly get kills? They can! And it looks like the Titans are going to tie up this series. It's their best map for a reason. That's a win for the Vancouver Titans here on Kings Row.
Super smart grab, Doa.
Yeah.
They get people off the payload. It's basically on a map that typically the Titans are dominating. Now they are still 9-0.
A big part of this is that Bumper swapped over to the Reinhardt too, so he actually is going to have the shield to hold against that self-destruct. They're going to use the Graviton Surge from the Zarya. That self-destruct used a bit earlier than we expected from Choyobin. Now Titans on the outside looking in. They're going to get caught up in the grab from Shock, but they've got the Zenyatta healing to keep their lives up and healthy. Super in a little bit of trouble here. He's low. Oh, there's a shatter. Super and Rascal down. Shock starting to collapse a little bit on this attack. They are going to be down to about a minute left, probably under a minute on their next attack. Things looking a little bit dire, frankly, for the Shock right now.
Yeah,
it's even worse to deal with. We'll see what they can do here.
All right, we'll be a multi-DPS comp. So Vancouver Titans, they're going to use a lot of damage dealers. Far up here, the rocket launcher.
Oh, Choyobin knocked off the edge.
Hawksall.
It is over, man. What do? You got to fight the 6v5. Shock needs to make amazing picks, and they can't. His Moth is down again. Hawksall making the big play to deliver his team the win here on Paris. And I know the fight's still going. I know you say, if you're a Shock fan, that there's still a chance, but on this map, unless a miracle happens here, it's going to end right here. Just not enough members from the Shock around. And that is map 3 in the books. The Titans take the lead.
And here's the thing, when you have a large time bank like that, the DPS will eventually be hard to be in that situation. And I think there's a lot of questions as to why did the key aspect for the San Francisco Shock. The fact that they got hit by the Graviton and didn't use it got them some time. Hawksall going to try and come in. Slime going to take out Moth.
Okay, that was a very optimistic Graviton Surge from the Titans, but they might be able to get some kills out of it. At least they're going to force the grab back out and the shatter out of Shock here. Super gets 3. And look at this, the Titans buying a lot of time off of the time bank right now, making Shock use all their ult. Aggressive here. Rally coming out, Bumper in a lot of trouble. He might go down very, very soon. There's the grab. Twilight, 95%. He doesn't have his Transcendence. Oh, he gets it just in time to keep his team alive. That was crucial from Twilight. Violet using his now. As the Titans don't really have a lot of way contested. Oh, Bumper flies through the air. Doesn't really get the shatter he was looking for. And the Shock in a great place to end this one. I think they're going to be able to finish the map right here, right now. Janu self-destruct. No connecting with that one. And as the respawns are dealt with, the Shock looks like they will get their attack done here on Gibraltar. They had to work for it. He stays alive for the moment here.
They get an armor pack.
Grab coming in for them now. Salmon's in a lot of trouble. Great shatter, greater counter shatter from Bumper. Keeps his team alive. It was dangerous there for the Zarya. For the moment, self-destruct from Janu not getting anything. Slime now with the later sound barrier for the Titans. They're going to have those shields longer. They're going to chain that into a kill onto Super. So maybe the fight finally swinging the way of the Titans. But man, so much time has already been used off the time bank by the Shock.
Yeah, we don't talk about this a lot, but one of the best aspects of the Vancouver Titans is that they can consist nothing. They need to play aggressive now, the Shock.
Yeah, you got to get a kill on a Choyobin maybe or something like that. Oh, that's a nice shatter though. Can they chain it? No, they can't. Shoyabin had to self-destruct. That kept the Titans away. It kept them from getting any kills off of Bumper's Earth Shatter. Now Super drops a couple with his own Earth Shatter.
Nice
They're gonna
charge.
use the grab as well, and yeah, that is a fight you want if you're the San Francisco Shock. We're into overtime though. If the Titans are pushed off the payload, oh, and that's a good shatter from Bumper to start things off, but no kills out of it. Super and Choyabin though a bit low. Grab comes in from Sominsu. There's Rascal going down to the charge from Bumper. It's a 6v5 as the Titans try to finish off point A. Now the grab comes in, but the sound barrier's there, but it doesn't matter. Shock finds the kills anyway. The push could end right now for the Titans. It is looking grim for Vancouver here in Time Bank right now. And the sound barrier just icing on the cake for the Shock. They are going to stop the payload right here. Great defense. Unlikely
Bumper's back.
That the Titans are going to be able to do it. Yeah, without that Zarya, you're not going to get that defensive win here if you're the Titans. They tried, but losing Bumper so early hurt so much. That said, super move. Chandra gets teambacked, and there goes Slime. So again, the Shock just are not going to be denied here. Goodbye, Bumper. That's going to be the map. And the San Francisco Shock tie up this series.
And we've got a series on our hands. Noah,
yeah.
Shock roaring back. And that means that the Titans are trying to play to the weaknesses.
87% getting closer to the grab. We'll see what he can do. Turning it around, Bumper a bit low. They have to pop the Transcendence to stay alive. Now the self-destruct comes in for Choyabin. The Shock's still on the outside looking in, and that's oh, that's a nice shatter from Super.
Can they protect Sominsu?
I don't know, man. Bumper's got the shield up in time, but Sominsu is so low. Minsu right now stays alive. Choyabin though, oh, and Super gets him with the fire strike. Are you kidding me? Okay, you'll take it if you're San Francisco, and you'll also take Bumper with you. And now the Shock are ready to flip this one back. And they're going to do it at 91%. They have almost taken this.
Continues apace.
Bumper nearly has another shatter here if he can live long enough to use it. Gets a duck back around the corner. Shatter time. Oh, Gatwin gets blocked though, and he is down. San Francisco.
Here on the Sombra wants to close this out.
I think they will.
As fast as he can, and it looks like they're going to.
I think they will. 90%, and the Shock close out this fight. Sinatra going to get himself about halfway. Maybe more.
I love that swap. I love that swap because you can clean this up and get an EMP to make sure you close.
Yeah.
You get there faster.
Very good. Very solid. And it's just clean up. All the respawns coming in for the Titans, and they're not going to be able to turn this fight around. And that is going to be the second control map this series that the San Francisco Shock have won 2-0.
And that's huge, Noah.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if we go the distance on this one, it will be boost stage playoffs so far, and they lost it to the NYXL. And they also touched up to a successful point A attack yesterday.
They're repeating the pathing they've been doing the entire time here. Now the Graviton Surge comes in.
Counter shatter!
That's a big one. Whoa! All right, Super.
They're coming in from Super. Sinatra's gonna pick up Haxel. That's a free one. That is terrible for the Titans.
Oh man, that is not what they could allow to happen. Now they're gonna dedicate ultimates to this. They still want to win it. Sinatra with the grab though. They lock up Janu. Janu though got that self-destruct, and Bumper goes in with the shatter. Sinatra in trouble. He got up just in time to get the shield. Twilight has to, or rather Violet has to use the Transcendence. Now the grab comes in from the Titans. Sound barrier, self-destruct from Chalk, not getting a whole lot. Haxel down again. He dies one more time, and the Titans are still gonna fight this. All they need to do is win a fight, and they will win the round. We're into overtime for the Shock right now. Super goes! Oh no, Bumper! He's the one who falls. Super had like no health, but they somehow kept him alive. What in the world? They nearly got point A taken. All right, sound barrier, Shock re-engaging both teams using that Lucio to get the extra shield.
Bumper so low, but he's gonna
Violet!
The Janu, the counter, self-destruct makes the play.
And they finally break through here.
Another grab?
On the Janu. Yeah, another grab from Sinatra. And are you kidding
me? 2 versus 2,
Sinatra
Sinatra's still alive. Sinatra makes the play. He charges another grab in the fight, and they come back, and that's
good job of it here. Haxel with the rally. There's the shatter, knocks on Rascal. Ooh, the Transcendence needs to be used. That's a big self-destruct from the Titans too, pushing everybody in the Shock out of position. Now the grab comes in, and there's not much defense for this. Bumper knocked back as he tries to charge. That saved Rascal's life, actually.
It did.
But Super needs saving too. Self-destruct. Okay, Titans. Sominsu down. How in the world did they lose him? That's crazy. Slime out of the way too. Bumper gets the kill on Super, but it's all Shock right now. It's going to be 20 seconds. The Titans, they need to spare. Shock, they have the sound barrier. They've got the advantage. A big shatter under the cart. Summon Soon knocked down. He's taken out Soon. Janu down as well. And the shock, they may have done it. Only Bumper remaining. Haksal just trying to stay on the point, but that's going to be it. The grab from Sinatra comes in, and the Shock have done it. They are your Stage 2 champions. And it had to happen sometime. The Vancouver Titans handed their first loss, but the Shock getting the win that was denied them in stage number 1.